We're back. It's math time. Yesterday we talked a little bit about what the word compose meant and what the word decompose meant. So compose is to bring things together and decompose is to take things apart. So we want to make sure we're thinking about that while we are working on today's activity. We are going to talk about decomposing the number 5. And we're going to use that with some red and yellow cubes. So what we're going to see is what numbers make up the number 5 using our cubes. Now, if I look at this, I can say that the number 5 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red cubes. So let me model that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 red cubes. How many yellow cubes do I have on this cube tray? Look very closely. How many yellow do you see? Very good. None. You see 0. So then I'm going to put the number 0 right there. I have 0 yellow cubes and I have 5 red cubes. Let's change it up a little bit. I still have 5 cubes now, but it looks a little bit different. You can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red cubes, and I have 1 yellow cube. It's still the number 5, but now I have composed, I have put it together. You saw me put this on there. I have composed it in a different way. So when I think about the number 5, the two numbers that are broken apart into the number 5, if I look at this, I can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red cubes, and I have 1 yellow cube. So the number 5 can be composed by taking 4 and 1 to make 5. 4 and 1 make the number 5. If I look at the number 5, I can actually make it another way. Wait while the magic happens. Here we go. I can then take the number 5, and now it looks even a little bit different. I can see I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes, but it looks a little different now. It is now 1, 2, 3 red and 1, 2 yellow. So I can draw 3 and 2 make up the number 5. So now let's explain our activity for this afternoon. Okay, now we've seen 5 and 0 can make up 5. 4 and 1 can make the number 5. 3 and 2 can make the number 5. How is another way that we can make the number 5? Well, we can still make the number 5. Here it is again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see it looks a little different. So if I were to show you up here, another way to make the number 5 is with 2 red cubes. And then I can use 1, 2, 3 yellow cubes. And some of you are saying, But Mrs. Reyes, you used 3 and 2 down here. I did. I used it a little differently. Notice I said there was 3 red cubes and 2 yellow cubes. But then look up here. I said it was 2 and 3. 3 and 2, 2 and 3. Same numbers, but they're in a different order. And so once again, magic is going to happen. We're going to change it up, and it's going to look a little different. And I can show you that the number 5 once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've used my cubes. I have 1 red, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of you again are going to say, but Mrs. Reyes. But remember, it looks a little different because the order is different. You can see I had 4 and 1, and now I have 1 and 4. Same numbers. Okay, for our assignment that we're going to work on, you're going to have a page that talks about the number 6, and you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. What you're going to have to do is to show us and use 2 colors. It does not matter the colors that you use. You can choose any 2 colors, but just 2. And then what I'd like you to do is color in and then I can go and I'll use, who doesn't like a pink? So I'll use pink over here. Try and use 2 very different colors so it's a little bit easier to see. And then I can see what numbers make up the number 6 that I've colored in. I can see that I have 2 and 4 make up the number 6. I can draw another box, and remember how we talked about how it can look differently. Okay? I could then do the same thing coloring in 4 blue with 2. Notice the order I've written them in, 2 and 4 and 4 and 2. So we can see that it is 2 separate ways to make the number 6. So this is what you'll be modeling in your assignment. Enjoy composing and decomposing the number 6.